Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to talk to you guys about the 11th and 12th house in astrology. So the 11th house is ruled by Aquarius and Uranus. It's called the house of friendships. It's all about friendships, making friends and joining groups and all those little fun things that people do. And it's joining that group to, it's like, it's joining that group to create you as an individual and to strengthen your beliefs and to strengthen your dreams and to accomplish those things, because it's like the strength in numbers thing. Let's say you have a dream to have a cleaner earth, which I'm sure a lot of us do. And so people will go on environmentalist groups and they'll try to make those things happen. And the thing about that is that environmentalist groups, there's a whole bunch of those groups, and it's just those groups. And in those groups, we make friendships that help us discover who we are. They help us expand our ideas, open our minds a little bit to new ideas, and ultimately help us for the greater good. It's all about helping society in different ways and making newer forms of thinking with different people and stuff like that. It's also so it's about the friendships. Any friendships you have, it's a very happy thing. It's so the midheaven was the reputation that you have, and with that reputation and those feelings that you have for yourself, you actually go out and you make these friends and you have these You go out in these groups and you have your reputation in those groups. It's not necessarily jobs, it's more of recreational things that the 11th house governs over. Anything that you do with your friends, you go to the movies with your friends, stuff like that. So the 11th house is the house of friendships, as I said, and it's pretty much just how friends and the people we surround ourselves with help us with our dreams. That's a big thing with this house. How people will help us grow as an individual, and we give back to them, and we give back to them as a whole. We don't give back to our society, one person, one specific group. We give them back as a whole for it's almost like a thank you. And so that's the real main goal for the 11th house. And then you have the 12th house. The 12th house is ruled by Pisces and Neptune. It's sub-ruled by Jupiter, and the 11th house is sub-ruled by Saturn, and the 8th house is sub-ruled by Mars. I'm sorry I forgot to mention that, but yeah. But the sub-rulers aren't as important like the regular rulers are. So anyway, so the 12th house ruled by Neptune in Pisces. It's all about your subconscious. It's all about that transforming. It's taking in what you did and processing it in your mind and reviewing it and how you think you did. It's pretty much just reviewing all the things you did and stuff like that. And people think that this is more of a kind of garbage bin house, I guess you could say, just because of the fact that it doesn't actually, I guess you could say, bring up something new. But the thing is that there always has to be an end to something. So this house kind of closes everything. From the first house, which was the rising, and it's who you are and stuff like that, what you're going to be and stuff like that. It comes time, the last house, to review yourself and see how far you've come, see your past and face your karma, stuff like that. Anything the unconscious is about, all the things that you've suppressed, all the grief you've had, all the happiness, all those things, and on your life journey, you fought through them, and that's what the subconscious is about. And it's about reviewing those things and transforming them into a positive thing. because the first house is starting off the new thing, and the 12th house is closing it and starting that new beginning, in a way, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, but so anyway, it's all about like how you perceive yourself. And it's a lot of people can get lost in this fact and they might not like themselves, but at the end of the day, you are who you are and you need to be happy about that. It's also like people might feel confined and like lost of life because it is the end, kind of, in a way. And so it also deals with like jails and hospitals and anything that's confined, because people, like, just think about it, our subconscious is confined. Like, when we first think of things, we do it consciously most of the time. And so, yeah, it's stuff like that. And pretty much, but it's all about taking those hidden aspects of ourselves, taking those hidden things that we learned, that we suppressed, that we didn't want to think about back then, and bringing them back to the surface, thinking about them, reviewing them, processing them through our brain, our mind, our soul, everything, and just embracing them and having them change us for the good. And then it starts to cycle over with the first house. But so that's the 12th house. That's the last video I'm going to do about the houses. I'm going to start getting into the planets. So excited for that, I guess. But so if you have any questions about the 11th or 12th house, you can comment or inbox. I'll be happy to help. So hope you guys enjoyed.